Hello, this is Neil Powell. I hope you're doing good. I hope you and your family are doing well. Today I want to talk about, is hell fair? So I've heard this a couple of times over the past weeks. I don't know why it keeps coming up, but people are saying it's not fair to suffer an eternity in hell for a lifetime of sin. You know, some people live 70 to 80 years. That's about the average. But, you know, some people are lucky enough to live 100 years. So why would you suffer an eternity for a lifetime of sin? And I get the argument, I do. But here's where the mistake is. You're equating time for time. In other words, I sinned 100 years, I should only suffer 100 years. If you're lost, if you're in Christ, you won't suffer at all. But instead of doing that, here's what you need to do. It's not the time of sin that's important. It's the one you sinned against. Let me give you an illustration. If I went outside on my porch and I seen a spider and I killed it, what's going to happen to me? Nothing. It's just a spider. Even if you've seen me kill the spider and call the cops, they'll laugh at you because, you know, they do it. It's just a spider. But if I step out on my porch and I see my neighbor's cat and I decide to shoot it, what's going to happen to me? Well, I'll get a fine. I might get charged with animal cruelty. I might have to do some public service or something, and I'll get a fine. I'll get a little bit of punishment. It won't be bad, but I'll get a punishment. Okay? Next scenario. Let's say I step out on the front porch and decide to shoot my neighbor. Okay, now we're getting some serious trouble. I'm going to get 30 years to a lifetime in prison because I committed murder. Let's do one more scenario. Let's say I decided to go to Washington, D.C. and assassinate the president. Now, at the minimum, I'm going to get a lifetime in prison, but probably executed because not only did I commit murder, but I committed treason against my country. Here's the thing I'm trying to get at. In every situation, I committed the same crime, but the entity I committed the crime against went up in value. The spider up to the president. And when you sin against God, you're committing a sin against the ultimate authority, the one who gave you life, the one who created you, the one who created this world, the ones you love, the one who's in charge of all this. You've committed treason and sin against the most high authority in the universe, even higher than the Supreme Court, the God that created this thing. So it's not the amount of sin or the timeline you sinned, it's the one you sinned against. And the one you sinned against is an infinite, perfect, all-powerful, sovereign God. And when you sin against him, yeah, you're right. Let me say this. You're right. It's not fair that you should suffer 100 years in hell or whatever. That's not fair. Because what's fair is that everybody that was ever born should be cast in hell. Because everybody that was ever born sinned against God. If you've ever lied, if you've ever stolen, if you ever used God's name in vain, if you've ever committed adultery or even had an impure thought, here's the situation. Let me correct myself. Here's the situation. The only place where everything is fair is hell because we deserve it. What's not fair is that we as sinners get to go to heaven if we put our trust and faith in Jesus Christ. When you've lied, when you've stolen, when you've committed adultery, when you've had angry thoughts, which is murder of the heart, according to Matthew 5, you've sinned against the infinite and holy God. And what you deserve is an eternal punishment. But This is the part that's not fair, but it's glorious and magnificent. If you put your trust and faith in Jesus Christ, He saves you. And when you step before God on Judgment Day, God sees Jesus's perfection and not your sin, and He can legally dismiss your case and let you into heaven. That's what Jesus did for you. So yeah, I mean, if you want to say hell's not fair, a while ago I said it was, but I misspoken. Hell is fair. Hell's the only place that is fair. Heaven is the place that's not fair. We shouldn't go there, but it's by God's love and mercy that we get to. I hope this helped you, and I hope this clears up any contradictions. There's a lot of people on there saying that hell's not fair on the internet, on the social media, and I hope this clears it up for you. Thank you for watching this video.